Welcome back to the Hero's Journey Project. It's been a long hiatus, but I'm back with new content based on the wonderful things I've learned along the journey. I'm currently reading my way through all of the DC and Marvel superhero comics. I started in the Golden Age, and now I'm into the Silver Age. I really love reading the history and seeing comics and the characters evolve. So the relaunch of the Marvel superhero universe came onto the scene starting in 1963, with a flood of great new characters. Early on, Marvel created a shared superhero universe where all the characters coexisted. They leveraged this idea by having frequent crossovers. Villains and superheroes alike would often make cameo appearances in different series. It was a great marketing idea, and it made it easier to introduce new characters by also showing familiar faces. Now, this idea is present on the cover of Daredevil #1, where Spider-Man and Fantastic Four appear prominently to let readers know how great Daredevil will be. In this case, Spider-Man and Fantastic Four only feature on the cover, but it's a great sales tactic. The interior splash page for Daredevil #1 is also a great marketing tactic. It really introduces the concept of the collector's item in comics by comparing this issue to the Amazing Spider-Man #1, which readers should be cherishing as a treasured souvenir. Daredevil has been around for over 60 years. And most comic nerds, such as myself, know him well and are familiar with this character. However, when he broke onto the scene in 1964, he was quite unique at the time. A blind hero? How could that work? Alright, enough preamble. Let's talk about Daredevil's origin. Battling Jack Murdock was an over-the-hill boxer trying to make ends meet with a failing career. He was also a single father to Matt Murdock. Jack insisted that Matt focus only on his schoolwork as a child and not get distracted by sports. He wanted his son to be successful using his brain. Matt envied all the other kids playing sports and fooling around. They would taunt him, ironically calling him Daredevil. Matt studied hard, but also worked out to keep in shape when his father wasn't around. Keeping in shape helped Matt save a blind man, ironically, from being hit by a truck, but was struck himself. We don't get to see it, but a bystander yells out that a cylinder fell from the truck and hit Matt in the face. Everyone's wondering, is it something radioactive? Matt loses his sight in the accident and finds his other senses to be extremely heightened. Could it be due to the radioactivity? He can hear a heartbeat, doesn't forget a scent, knows how many bullets are in a gun by the weight of the barrel, and can count grains of salt on pretzels with his tongue. Greatest of all, he now has a built-in radar which prevents him from bumping into things. After Matt's father is killed, he decides to use his heightened senses to fight crime. He's even able to sew together a costume because he can tell colors by their different textures. And then he also turns his cane into a weapon. By the end of the first issue, Matt has avenged his father's murder and has cemented his alter ego as a crime fighter who goes by the name of, Daredevil. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe so you can follow along as I create more content about the things I've learned while reading comics from their beginnings.